Good evening, Norcal Karters, and this is upcoming kart events in Northern California for the week of September 10th. So that is what we're doing right now. And so August was pretty busy. We're taking a little bit of a break, not off, just a little bit of a break from the busyness. And September also looks pretty busy, but not as bad as August. So coming up this weekend is the December. Let me start that all over. I got an echo and it's driving me nuts. All right, I'm back. Now I don't hear the echo. So September 14th and the 15th, the Rock Cup event at Sonoma is taking place. Again, that's this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. That event is sponsored by Sanzura, and that event is September 14th and 15th. Also, September 15th on the Sunday, the BlueMax Kart Club. They actually had a Briggs Masters 206 test and tune session last weekend to get people ready for this weekend's club race. So that'll be Sunday, September 15th. And September 16th, there is the Golf for Go-Karts fundraiser that's being hosted by the boys over at Speed Sense Motorsports for young William Ferguson. And we had William on last week. So if you scroll through our podcast, norcalkarters.com/podcasts, you can check out that interview there. The young man did a very good job, and he carried me through the podcast, so it was very nice. And so it was nice having him on, getting to know a little bit about him, find out what the fundraiser's for. So that was good. And for those of you that are real big into podcasts, if you go to norcalkarters.com, click on our podcast link. We have a number of different servers or listeners for the podcast. So we're hosted on Spreaker, but we also have Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, iTunes, CastBox. We were on YouTube. They did something with the syncing, which may or may not still be on YouTube. I need to check into that when I get a free moment. But as of now, like I said, we have CastBox, iTunes, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, and we also had, there's a real common one I'm forgetting about that also stopped syncing. Oh, SoundCloud. So SoundCloud, they also stopped syncing, so I need to look into that as well. But if you go to norcalkarters.com, podcasts, there's a number of different players that you can click on. If you already use one, just look up Norcal Karters, and we should be popping up. And I have all the links on that page to your favorite podcast program, so it's easy for you to add. So we really appreciate the listens, the shares, the comments, all of the above. So back to upcoming events in Norcal Karters. So like I said, September 16th, that is a Monday, Golf for Go-Karts fundraiser by the Speed Sense boys. More information can be found at speedsensemotorsports.com. Norcal, my own page. Why did I brain fart? NorcalKarters.com. I think William Ferguson also posted it on his site. It's William Ferguson Racing. And you can check him out on Instagram and his webpage. So that is Monday, September 16th, Golf for Go-Karts fundraiser. And that is going to be at the Hidden Brook Golf Club in Vallejo. Fast forward to September 28th and 29th. So that's going to be a very special weekend. Two big events are going on. One affects NorCal because it's the Streets of Lancaster event. And that is operated by the Scusa crew. It's a street race that takes place in the streets of Lancaster, but much closer to home at the BlueMax Kart Club on both the September 28th and the September 29th. It is the TrackMagic Owners Group Fall Barbecue. And they've been pushing the promotion of this event pretty hard over the past couple of weeks. And later on in the week, we will have Bob Eriks on, and he will just go into the details. Again, that's the TrackMagic fall barbecue. So that's taking place at the BlueMax Kart Club on September 28th and 29th. And let me read down some of their sponsors and hosts that they have for that event. So local hot shoe international sensation Gary Carlton, he will be there. His background was at TrackMagic for a number of years, and he's got some great stories from those times. So it'd be good to see him out there. And we have Gorilla Barbecue. So Big Rich has Gorilla Barbecue. His location's in Pacifica. He'll be at the track both days, and he's going to be serving up some killer grub. And again, BlueMax Kart Club, they're the ones hosting the events as far as the track itself. And there's going to be a lot of special guests for the TrackMagic Owners Group. They're being a little tight-lipped about it, so maybe we can kind of pry that out of Bob later this week. But it sounds like it's going to be a really neat event. We did something, I am not a part of it. I just showed up. I misspoke. They did something very similar a couple months ago. And it was one of the more enjoyable events that I had been to in karting in a long time. It wasn't a real racing event. It was just a bunch of dudes getting together, showing off their karts, having a good time, eating food, having a barbecue, bench racing. It was just a really, really good experience. So I'm really looking forward to seeing another one of these events take place. Again, we'll have Bob Eriks on later this week, and he's going to go into a little bit more details, hopefully. But that'll be coming up. And so again, that is September 28th and the 29th. And that will be taking place. So let me see. Let's backtrack a little bit. September 14th and 15th. Rock Cup Sonoma, sponsored by Sanzura, or presented by Sanzura. September 15th, which is a Sunday, BlueMax Kart Club. September 16th, which is a Monday, Fundraiser, Golf for Go-Karts for young William Ferguson. And the fundraiser and all the funds are going to support William Ferguson's racing dream. The idea is they are going to Italy. So the idea is just to help offset some of the expenses associated with going to an international race. And so they are going. It's going to happen. Again, we're just trying to get awareness out there to help offset some of his travel expenses for that big race, which is going to be the World Rock Cup event in Italy. So that is the fundraiser, September 16th, Golf for Go-Karts. September 28th and 29th, Streets of Lancaster, in Lancaster, on the streets. And that event is hosted by SuperKarts USA. That will be their final round of their Pro Kart Challenge Series for 2019. And then they're already planning for Supernats, but then their next big events is the Supernats in Las Vegas in November. So a little bit of a sidetrack there. Also September 28th and 29th, TrackMagic Owners Group, Fall Barbecue at BlueMax Kart Club. Fast forward to October 6th. BlueMax Kart Club will have another Kart Club event. So they're going to be pretty busy over the next couple weeks. September 15th, BlueMax Kart Club. September 28th and 29th, TrackMagic Owners Group Barbecue. And that's open to everybody. Not just TrackMagic owners. It's open to everybody. Come check it out. That's also at BlueMax. And then October 6th, BlueMax Kart Club. And we have an update for the Gold Rush event. The Gold Rush event that was originally planned for September 21st and 22nd at Stockton has been moved. And that event is going to be October 12th and the 13th at Stockton. So Gold Rush update, October 12th, 13th, Stockton. And I have on my calendar, but I need to follow up with it. There is the October 19th and 20th. Prairie City originally had an event on their calendar called KartFest. If someone has some information on that, please let me know. And maybe we can get some more information. I haven't heard much about it recently, but it was on the original calendar. And we'll see if we can get some info on that. And at the end of October, October 19th and 20th. Again, is another rock event. That will be their season finale. Many drivers are showing up for that one, not just normal Sanzura rock competitors, but some from outside the region to do some testing and to get their last real race session in before Rock the Rio in Las Vegas. And Elmer Patterson, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. He's sending me a quick message. IKF Grands, Pat's Acres in Canby. That is, let's see, track opens September 17th for practice. And you can go to IKF, I don't know what their new website is. Google IKF Grands, Pat's Acres. And again, that's September 17th. The gates open for practice, race event through the week. Excellent weather forecast per Elmer Patterson. And for those of you who've never been to Canby, it's such a cool track. They just recently paved it and resealed it. If you've been to Buttonwillow, imagine the Buttonwillow kart track through trees. It's a campground. It's just a beautiful, beautiful area. And the Ager family that owns the track, great people. So that's happening September. So it looks like Thursday starts the 17th of September. And that's the IKF Grands. You can Google it for more info. On my Norcal Karters, I'll post a link. I just don't have it in front of me because I just received this text. So apparently I have at least one listener out there. So I appreciate that. And what else am I rambling about? That's it, I think. I think we're pretty much caught up. So if there's any racers going to any of these events and you'd like to give me a race report, let me know. Send me an email, send me a text, reach out on Facebook. And if you'd like to sponsor this podcast, I am looking for a weekly sponsor for specifically the upcoming events podcast. And the money basically just goes to continuing to pay for more podcasting storage, some equipment upgrades, and that's it. I won't be able to retire on it, but it will help offset some of the expenses. So that is your really long week in Norcal Karting. Everyone, have a great weekend or week. Go to a track. Talk to you later.